What's going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 4 of the FM19 Liverpool Beta Save, and we have been on a fantastic bit of form since you were last with us. A couple of close calls, but we've managed to get through the games. We started off with a 3-1 win over Arsenal at home. Naby Keita, Firmino and Salah got the goals there. A very boring 0-0 draw away from home at Lokomotiv Moscow. I did slightly rotate the team, so there wasn't much surprise there. We got a 2-0 win over our Merseyside rivals Everton. Trent and Daniel Sturridge grabbing the goals in the last 10 minutes. We squeezed past Spurs in the Carabao Cup 4th round on penalties. It was 1-1 the night, Milner grabbing the goal, and it was only Shaqiri that missed his penalty, but it didn't matter as Spurs missed their first 2 penalties. We had a 0-0 draw with West Ham. Nothing really exciting going on there. It was a bit of a dull game, but we followed up with a 3-2 win at home against Lokomotiv Moscow. We beat them in the return leg. Salah, Shaqiri and Milner grabbing the goals. And our latest league game is a 2-1 win over Crystal Palace with Lovren and a fantastic long-range goal by Fabinho. So going into the United game, this is what the league table looks like. They are our closest rivals at the moment. We are 1 point ahead of them. If we can beat them at home today, we could go 4 points clear at the top of the league. So with the lineup against United in mind, this is who we've gone with. We've got Alisson in goal, Klein, Varane, Lovren and Robertson at the back. Van Dijk is a little bit jaded as Varane has been out for a number of weeks, so Van Dijk has been playing pretty much every game, so Van Dijk's only fit enough to make the bench. Fabinho in that holding midfield position with Wijnaldum and Milner in the midfield. Salah on the right. Mane is out injured for this game, so he's not going to be in the squad. Lallana's going to take his place on the wing, and Bobby Firmino is going to start up front. We have just come off an international break, so some of the players are looking a bit tired, like Salah's on 85%. So we're going to hopefully do the damage before we need to sub in our players. I'm going to give a passionate team talk. I'm going to say, we've been on a good run of form lately and nobody really cares. But I'm going to tell them I have faith in them. They're going to be hyped up. And if we can get a win over our arch rivals Manchester United, we could be on form for a league-winning campaign. Let's hope, let's pray that we can get the job done. But Fabinho takes out Sanchez, who is injured. So they're starting an injured Alexis Sanchez, which is very interesting. Well, to be fair, Salah's on 82% himself. So both of our teams are struggling for fitness. I'm going to shout out a little encourage. See if I can get the players motivated. But Lovren with a free kick to Robertson on the left-hand side. Back to Varane, who's back in the team after an injury. Salah to Milner, building it up from the midfield. Can we find Lallana? We do. Robertson on the crossover. Lallana again. Gets it to Milner on the edge of the area. Fabinho. Oh, it's headed away. It wasn't looking like a threatening shot. Oh, don't tell me this is a Man United highlight. Lingard on the ball of the counter-attack. Crosses it in. Off the crossbar. Oh, off the crossbar. I've seen a lot of crosses at the crossbar in the beta. I don't know if it's just me. But Fabinho with a free kick off the crossbar again. It looked like it hit the crossbar. I'm sure it did. But again, the crossbar comes into play. There's been a lot of crossbar hits in this game, but Sanchez has been taken off injured. Trying to work out who was injured. But we go into half time and it is 0-0, unless they're going to score from this corner. They almost did, and it's only their second shot of the game. So I think we can do this. We're maintaining the possession. We've only had 2 shots on target, but I think we can do it. So going into half time, we're going to challenge the team to prove a point. And the team is happy with that. As far as tactics go, I'm going to go attacking. And see if I can try and force the game. Try and get the players in attacking positions more often than not. Because if we can grab a goal, I think we can see this game through. Unless United have a Very different second half. Lingard crosses it in, and they score after 21 seconds. You know what I was saying? Oh, unless they have a different second half. Nah, fuck it, we're staying on attacking. They score literally after 21 seconds of the second half. Lingard starts to play. Robertson backs off him. It's a long ball to Lukaku. Varane misses him. It's a good header. But Lukaku does grab the goal. And we are 1-0 down. We have been the better team. But they've come out the second half wanting it more than us. And that is a shock to the system. Varane gives the ball away. Martial now on the ball. Beats all his men. Is this going to be it's like the Chelsea game. The second half, they were just a totally different team. Young crosses it in. Fabinho's going to clear it. Only as far as Camacho. Young's on the ball. Can he whip it in? Nope. Robertson pulls him down. And the way things stand, United are going to go 2 points clear on us. If they win this game, I'm going to demand more from the team. Come on, boys. You got to do it. You got to get past United. At this point, they'll take a draw. Considering the first half we had, I'm surprised I'd even say that. But Firmino, Young takes him out. We haven't had a substantial highlight all game. But Wijnaldum finds Lallana. Can Lallana do anything? It's tackled, but Robertson's going to pick it up. Robertson whips it in. De Gea with the save. That wasn't going to do anything. Well, it wasn't going to trouble him. It was a crossing. It was an easy catch for De Gea. Goes route one, but Klein gets the ball. Salah now. Can he work his magic? Cuts inside. Takes a touch. Off the post. Oh, we've hit the crossbar. We've hit the post. We just can't do anything with it. Firmino we're going to bring off for Sturridge. Robertson's looking tired, so we'll bring Mourinho on for him. I might change to an attacking midfield option. Although I've got nobody to kind of play there, really. Lallana can play there. And can Milner play on the left? As a winger? Kind of. He can kind of play there. If I swap Fabinho, doesn't make much difference there. But that's the changes I want to see. The mic's just in the way of the bottom corner, so I can't see what's going on in the bottom corner. But come on, boys. Show some passion. Grab that equaliser. And it's a poor throw-in from Klein. Martial now on the counter-attack. Can Rovering get there? He does. Milner. Come on, boys. Do something here. It's Man United. We don't want to be losing to Man United. Come on, Salah. Do some magic. He goes down. Nothing is given. After that first half, we were on top. And they just came back and scored straight away as soon as the second half started. Stats have evened up a little bit. So they've had a better second half. Klein beats the slide, crosses it in for Lallana. Over the bar. Come on, boys. You can do it. You've got it in you. It'll only be our second loss in the league if we lose to United. But Martial finds Young in acres of space. Crosses it, and it's 2-0 to United. 2-0. Oh, they're just jammy. Lucky bastards. They've had more shots than us on target. And we have gone attacking. But who was closing down Young? And who was marking Lingard at the back post? We've been very unlucky in this game. Very unlucky. But United are 2-0 up. We've had 11 shots, only 2 on target. We've had the better possession, better passes completed. We've won more tackles, we've won more headers. And United are 3-0 up. 3-0 up. We have probably dominated every stat, bar goals and shots on target. It's Lovren that makes the mistake. Lingard plays in Rashford, nice and easy. It's 3-0. And we're losing 3-0. at home to Manchester United. I said at the second half, unless they have a lot better second half performance, we can go ahead with a win. And they have come back with a fantastic second half performance. It's 4-0. They're banging in the goals for fun. This last 10 minutes, they've just been like, oh, okay, we'll start scoring now. They've had 6 shots on target, scored 4 goals. Unbelievable. Rashford dances round our team. Lingard plays in Pogba on the half volley. Smashes it in, and it's 4-0 to United. As a Liverpool fan, this makes me very sad. I would not be happy if that was me. I said they'd have to have a good second half performance, and they scored 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. What on earth was that? I expect to see you all in training tomorrow. You don't deserve a rest after that performance. Unbelievable. So we are going to lose top spot. 4-0 against United. Look at that. 12 shots to 10. 59% for 41%. And we got hammered 4-0. I've slammed the team. Not happy whatsoever. And that is the confirmation that United will go 2 points clear of us at the top of the league. I don't want us to lose the league to United. Anyone but them. Anyone but them. But we have the chance to come back against Porto in the Champions League. And looking at the table, we have qualified for the last 16. But if we win against Porto, we are in the driving seat for a top position in the group. So I will see you to hopefully bounce back against Porto. An enforced rotation for the Porto game as our players are not very fit at the moment. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Varane, Gomez and Mourinho at the back. Fabinho's out for now 3 weeks, having picked up an injury, so Henderson has to play ball in midfield. Keita and Milner play in front of him. Shaqiri on the right hand side does what? Salah's on 82%, so he's going to make the bench. Lallana on 87%, but he's the only person I can think of that can play on the wing. And Daniel Sturridge up front does. Roberto Firmino, he's been on 6.3 for the last few games, so I have issued him a warning to say, look, you gotta put in the decent performances, or you are going to be dropped. So I am dropping him as a warning. Fabinho's going to be injured, so we'll have to put... Mane'll have to be on the bench, because we've got nobody else to put there. So there is a little bit of a lack of depth in midfield. Because we use 3 and they all interject with each other, we might have to dip into the transfer market in January to find a decent midfielder. But I'm going to give an aggressive. I expect to see a much better performance from you tonight. And that's it. I'm not even going to hype him up. I'm just going to expect a better performance. So this is going to be a chance for the fringe players to really grab a chance for the first team. Why do I have my table up? I would like to see my league table, please. Once the game gives me a chance. Once we have a highlight. There we go. So I'm going to put a league table. There we go. Keita the shot over the bar. So if we win against Porto, we will go top of the Champions League group. And Sturridge has picked up an injury 16 minutes in. Daniel Sturridge, just doing Daniel Sturridge things. So we're going to... Firmino, you've had a 16-minute punishment. But now you can hopefully come on and make the difference. But Shaqiri the free kick. But Casillas does make the save. Firmino, you've got to step up today. You've got to show why you are the number 1 striker. You had a very good start to the season. But he hasn't done much since then. So I'm hoping to see a better performance from him today. But Barami beats his man. And he also beats the bar as it goes over it. But we do start off with the goal kick. Varane finds Trent on that right hand side. Can we do anything with the ball? Milner now to Keita. Just keeping it within the midfield. Can we transition it to the strikers? I can see Lallana making the run. But it does go to Mourinho. Henderson now, we're keeping it short. Keita to Bobby Firmino. Oh, again, Bobby Firmino, what are you doing? You are the weak link at the moment. You got to do something. Keita finds Henderson to Milner to Keita. Lovely short passing. Shaqiri with a shot. If only that would have been a goal. I'm going to shout out D. Well, I can't shout out anything at the moment because the game won't let me. We'll have to wait. Wait until the game decides it's okay to make a shout. Why is this all greyed out? I'm not allowed to make any changes as it appears. I don't know if this is something in the beta. Is this a bug? I don't know. But Bobby Firmino, can he do something? He gets tackled, but Lallana sneaks in. Oh, come on. It still won't let me make any shouts. If I go to tactics, will it let me? No. Apparently, no, not allowed to make anything. I'm going to try swapping people around and see if that makes a difference. Nope, I still can't make shouts. I don't know why, but the game's like, nah, you're not allowed. So, that's got to be a bug, surely. But we are awarded a free kick. And it's a red card for one of their midfielders or striker. I'm not too sure, Herrera. That's right, we got to put the pressure on now. The teams go in all square. I would like to do my team talk. There we go. So I'm going to give a passionate, we deserve to win this match. And then give them the usual, hype them up. See if that makes a difference. Tactics. We're going to go attacking. Lallana's looking a bit tired on that left-hand side, but I don't really know if I got anyone to bring on Mane and Salah, but Salah's on 82, Mane's on 79. We might as well not bother. But we're going to kick off the second half. I'm going to shout to show some passion. And if we can grab a goal, we will be in a brilliant position to top the Champions League group. We just need one goal. One goal will be enough. And we can top this group. But Trent with a free kick has a shot. Oh, that'd have been a nice goal. Because if we come second in the group, we're going to have a very tricky round of 16 tie to have to deal with. And if, to be honest, I'd rather not. But I think now is the time to bring on Mo Salah. We're going to bring on Salah. We're going to swap him with Shaqiri. And hopefully, good old Mo, the Egyptian king, is going to make a difference for us on that right-hand side. Oh, don't tell me Shaqiri's injured. Don't tell me, game. No, I think he's okay. He's okay. He's on 55%, but he's okay. I'm going to demand more. Come on. Grab that goal. We've had 22 shots, 6 on target. We've got to find the breakthrough. Keita has a shot. Wide of the goal. Come on. We're going to make a slight tactical adjustment. We're going to put an attacking midfielder there. We're going to move Naby Keita up to there. Have I got one more sub to make? Yeah, I got one more sub to make. We're going to bring on Mane for Shaqiri as he's looking tired. Come on, boys. If we just grab a goal, we could have a very favourable Champions League draw. But we do give it to Shaqiri. You got one last chance, Shaqiri, to make a difference. Milner. Naby Keita's going to find Bobby Firmino. Can he find anybody? No, he can't. It's another bad performance for Bobby Firmino, though. Don't tell me they're going to score a late goal. Don't tell me this game. Oof. Arsene does collect it. If we draw this game, we've sealed second place. Well, no, we haven't, because they lose their game, we win ours. But it does seem highly unlikely. But come on. We're going to go very attacking. We're going to throw everyone forward to try and find this goal. doesn't look like it's coming. 94 minutes. It's a long throw, and that is the full-time whistle. We have drawn against Porto. We've had no goals for Liverpool this whole episode. Another aggressive, not good enough. Boys, the goals have dried up. I don't know where the goals have gone. But we do have a 0-0 draw against Porto, and that could come back to bite us. Sturridge is out for 5 to 6 weeks. Keita and Henderson are looking tired. We missed the chance to win. Adam John might not be in a new club for Liverpool for long. That's not stopped them in tapping into the club's huge spending power. I've only yet bought one player. Okay. But I've slammed the team. Bobby Firmino says his warning was harsh. Why is he shocked about this? He played very poorly. You need to up your game. You just proved it again. Well, you look at the competitions page, and that is the group for the Champions League. 2 points behind Porto. We've got to hope they slip up if we're going to have a chance to top the group. But for next time, we're going to come back for... Let's have a look. What games have we got? I think we'll come back over the festive period. We'll come back for Chelsea and Huddersfield. Hopefully grab some revenge against Chelsea for the loss we had at the start of the season. And by then, we'll know where we finish in the Champions League. We might know who we have in the Champions League round of 16. But hopefully we can try and kick on our league form and try and topple Manchester United. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. The Big to Save will be uploaded Monday to Friday, 6 PM GMT. And I will see you next time for Chelsea and for Huddersfield. Thank you very much for watching.